All right, gang, welcome back. We made it to part six. How exciting, right? Right. So, we are kind of in a pickle from the last episode. We ended up taking a walk in the park. We're smart, right? Right. We ended up having a man and a lady chase after us, and we got a few choices up ahead. So, the first choice is we can put the shield in front of us, we can blast the lady backwards, we could turn invisible, or we could try to dodge her. I don't want to dodge her, not one bit. That terrifies me. We have enough mana to do a shield or to blast her back, but I'm not sure if the shield is gonna really help us. And I don't want to turn invisible because the lady just saw us. Let's blast her backwards. All right. So we only lost 2 mana. Not too bad. You summon the power and push it out in a wave. The woman flies off her feet and crashes into a bench. There's the pounding of footsteps. You turn. With his hands outstretched, the drunk is stumbling towards you at an unnatural speed. You have just enough time to dodge to the side. He trips over your foot and falls to the ground. The woman snarls and lurches to her feet. As she passes under a street lamp, you get a glimpse of the savage eyes covered in a white film. Ooh, so this is probably one of Rush Kid's children, yet again. Mm. There is the stink of death on these people. The undead, you think to yourself. Oh, so I was wrong. But that's okay. It's ridiculous, and yet, after everything else you've seen, not so hard to believe. The man and the woman recover, snarling and groaning. There is no humanity in their filmy eyes, only cold, unalive. In the instant you have, you consider your options. You can hear the rumble of cars not too far off. You could fight here using spells or run out of the park. I, I I'm tired of fighting. But I know as a witch, we're going to have to fight. That's just something we're going to have to do, y'all. But at the same time, I feel like we are not strong enough to take both of them on our own. So we're going to run. Yes. So we didn't lose or gain anything, which is what I wanted. You turn to run. You can run straight down the paved path to the street about half a block ahead, or you can leap over the park benches and run through the grass to the road. You estimate it's a tiny bit further to get to the street using the off trail road. Which do you choose? Alright, so we can run straight down the path or over the benches and grass. I'm not too sure what I want to do, to be honest. I'm I don't like either of these choices. And I feel like if we try to do the benches and grass, we might get caught. So let's try to run straight down the path. Oh! Oh no. All right. JK. Our life decreased by 4 points. You run straight down the path. From behind, there's a rapid clacking of shoes, and then you're slammed to the ground. These things are fast. Oh, okay, okay. A groan above you, and then a sharp pain in your shoulder. The man is biting you. What? What? Ew! Absolutely disgusting. Why would you bite me, dude? Why would you bite me? He's tearing away at you like a rabid dog. You twist, scream, and roll, managing to slip out of his grip. You're on your knees as a one armed woman is upon you. Instinctively, you cover your head with your arms and hunch down. Miraculously, in her rush, she trips over you, flying overhead and down into her face. You scramble to your feet. These things are fast, but a bit clumsy. Perhaps if you leap over the park benches, you can slow them down. Otherwise, you can fight here. Okay, y'all. So I probably should have went with going through the benches and wherever else I just said. And I've learned my lesson. So we're going to jump the benches and run. Yeah. You run. Step up on a park bench and leap over the back of it, landing on the grass beyond, not losing a stride. Groans and snarls behind you, and then a clunk. You look back and see the man with his face flopped over the back of the bench and the woman crawling over it, her one hand scratching the wood and the nub of her other arm swiveling frantically as though wanting to use her phantom arm to find purchase. What? Okay. Fast but clumsy, you think. They are over the benches and gaining on you again by the time you get to the busy street. Oh, thank goodness we made it out here alive. Oh, but we lost three. Cool. That's all right. Snarls from behind drive you into the street. A car blares its horns, and a man in a beat up car leans out of the window shouting, "Are you hurt?" To your horror, you look over your shoulder to see an older woman on the sidewalk speaking to the one armed woman as she emerges from the park. The man is beside her. "You are food color," the poor woman begins, and then screams as the man falls upon her, biting into her cheek. Oh my gosh, y'all. That is uh this guys. I I'm a little scared for us. I'm a little scared for us. I'm so surprised and I'm so shocked. I can't believe that man. I can't believe that man bit us. Like, what the heck was his problem? What was his problem? Why would you bite us? Like, I can understand you're the undead. You're supposed to do stuff like that. But I can't find it in my heart to believe that this man would do this. But whatever. I hope we get to fight them again at full power. But we'll see. The one armed woman is close behind and attacks her too. The poor woman is now flat on her back on the sidewalk, the two maniacs tearing at her like wild animals. So did they eat her? I hope not. And then in the middle of the street where people can see you? Come on now. You chastise yourself for leading these monsters into a crowded place. I would too, but it's okay because you were trying to save your life. You debate what to do. Although the woman is probably done for, if you're going to attack, you rather not use a flame spell, which would certainly burn the woman too. That just leaves the focus push spell that Lavinia taught you. What do you do? Oh, we're definitely gonna use the new spell. With the maniacs occupied ripping apart that poor woman, they are sitting ducks for your attacks. Which one do you target first? Shoot, that is the hardest decision. We should probably do the man first. Alright, our cool increased by 2 points, but our mana decreased by 2 points, which is fine. You step toward them, trying not to let the horrible, gory scene distract you. You pull forth power, hold it as you focus on a point on the man's head, then release. Thunk! A hole opens in the man's head and viscous, dark food coloring leaks out. He slumps over. Oh wow, that was just a one shot unaliving. Holy crap. The woman looks up. Her filmed over eyes find you. She snarls and struggles to push away with her one arm from the motionless body of the woman. What do you do? Oh, so they unalived that poor old lady. Bro, I'm so upset. I really am. I'm very upset. She was just trying to help out. But I'm not sorry, lady. You gotta go. Luckily, the woman is extra clumsy without that arm, and so it takes her a fraction of a second longer to push away from her victim and stand up. A fraction of a second you need to target her with another spell. She charges at you. Thunk! A hole appears in her forehead and she crumples into her face only a few feet away from you. Her leg twitches. You run over to the poor woman on the sidewalk. She is covered in food coloring. She is gasping weakly, but even you, without any medical training, can tell she's about to unalive. A chunk of flesh has been ripped out of her throat. You press a hand down on the wound. Food coloring pumps out freely between your fingers. Oh my gosh. There are shouts from the street followed by snarls. Shadows are running toward you from inside the park. running in the herky jerk motion that is becoming terrifyingly familiar to you. These people or creatures are insane and nearly unstoppable. For all you know, it might not even be possible to keep them down. Lavinia or Uncle John might know what they are. Wow. Yeah, oh my gosh, y'all. I don't understand. I don't understand at all. This is too much for me. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Um, okay. I I'm really pondering and wondering if this is a part of Reshkith, or if we have a spy in our group and they went to go tell um whoever has one of the three relics, hey, it's these group of people, this is what they look like, blah 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 blah. I hope not. I really hope not. But then again, you never know. Run! Get inside! Maniacs on the loose! You shout as you run. Screams follow you, and the sounds of a crowd in panic. As you near the hotel, sirens cut out the night air. Pew pew fire follows a minute later. Who's trying to pew pew at these monsters? What? You find Uncle John and the others in a hotel lounge. There you are, your uncle smiles, but his eyes hold a hint of annoyance. We were beginning to worry about you. There were more of them, you say breathlessly. In the park. More? He furrows his brow. The madmen? You nod. He frowns, concern in his eyes. Are you all right? What happened? Sir! What? Huh. I forget that Uncle John and Lavinia were not there, so they couldn't possibly know what she was going through. But at the same time, guys, what the heck? I'll be fine. That is, after some iodine and bandages, you say. But there's something very strange about them. Just going on by the news report, these lunatics seem to be popping up all over the city. Uncle John adjusts his glasses. The few the police have managed to apprehend show no ability for communication. Okay, I did notice that when they were chasing us, that they really didn't speak, but they just grunted and snarled and growled at people. If it weren't incredibly coincidental, I would say that the crown was here, says Lavinia. That relic can drive people mad. I freaking, mm, mm, I freaking thought so. Okay. I freaking thought so. So, I'm going to go ahead and do another think piece. So, I think Dr. Solberg, I think he's our mole, and he's probably using Uncle John. That's what I'm thinking. We'll put a thumbtack in that. Maybe someone else has it already. Thomas ruffles his hair. Brought it here, trying to do the same thing we are. Get them all together. Thomas, you're smart. No, you glance around at the hotel's guests, then drop your voice to a whisper. I don't think they're insane. I think they're unalived. Oh, that's true. So maybe the crown doesn't drive people insane. I think it brings the unalive back to life. Huh. Oh, hey. We got 5 life and 10 mana. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Early the following day, you stand with the others on Pier 59, waiting to board the MV Britannic. Oh, poor Lavinia. Poor Lavinia. My heart goes out to her. I hope she makes it out of this okay. I really do. I really do. Farther down the Hudson, you can make out the charred remains of what must have been Pier 54. From conversations you've overheard in the past few days, it burnt down just last month. Well, how did it burn down? As you follow Uncle John and Lavinia up the gangplank, you marvel at the sheer size of the Britannic. A wall of black painted steel rises to a crisp white border. A row of lifeboats line the upper deck. Beyond them, you see a pair of short smokestacks painted a dull yellow. After the dreadful events of the city, you're grateful to be leaving. Excitement bubbles up inside you as you step over the edge of the bulkhead hatch and into the ship. A man in uniform greets you and hands you a deck plan. You follow the flow of people through a clean white corridor and out into the promenade deck. Next to you, Thomas casts anxious glances at the other passengers, his shoulders hunched. Oh, Thomas, I just want to give you the biggest hug. Like, oh my gosh, I appreciate you so freaking much, man. I do. I really do appreciate you. Oh, we 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 love him. We love him so much. Da, 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 da. You take his hand to get his attention, then give him a reassuring smile. He smiles back shyly. Oh, I really do think that they would be the best of friends, or at least a bit closer after this, you know? I really think so. Passengers crowd against the railing to wave to the people on the pier below, while employees of the line rush to complete their task with a well rehearsed precision that speaks of long experience. Thomas shouts. He doubles over, clutching his head. What is it, you ask? Are you all right? Have to. Ship of. He grits the teeth. Ship of the unalived. The unalived are rising. Okay, yep, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the crown. While most of the passengers are too occupied with waving goodbyes to notice, the ones nearest to you treat Thomas to stares or disdainful glances. Oh. But how do they know they're undead? Actually, yeah, that is a good question. How do they know they're undead? Uncle John takes him by the arm and steers him away from the crowd. Lavinia hurries after them. Some people really shouldn't travel, one woman mutters. The man beside her snickers. You glare at her. She gives you an innocent smile in return. I'm, I'm so mad. Like, these people back in the day, they were kind of disrespectful, rude even, and they didn't care who really hurt them or not. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be petty, and you're gonna have to deal with it. Couldn't do that now. You get your feelings hurt. Come along, dear. The man offers her his arm. Together, they join the crowd at the railing. Yeah, you better get her. She was gonna get beat up. You crane your neck to see where the rest of your group has gone. But with all the passengers and the crew milling around the deck, you have a hard time picking them out. Excuse me, miss? At the call, you turn back to see a tall man in his mid-30s. He's sharply dressed in a gray suit with a pale blue tie. He cradles a thin gray cat. He has a kitty! But I don't trust it. I don't trust it one bit. Nope, 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 nope. Me? You ask? He flashes a winning smile and removes his hat. Will your friend be all right? Oh, yes. I'm sure he'll be fine. Your cheeks feel hot. Does he have these attacks often? I'm sorry. You're asking a bit too many questions for my liking. I already do not trust you. You're on my radar. Nope. No. You stretch up on your toes and finally catch a glimpse of them, standing in the shade, in an out-of-the-way place. I should probably check on him, actually, Mr. Litchfield. What? Lich? I already don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you one bit. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Don't trust you. He nods at you. Nathan Litchfield. Doctor, actually. My cat is Mr. Whiskers. What a. Hmm. I like your cat, but I don't like you. I don't trust you, Dr. Nathan Litchfield. Yeah, he just sounds like a villain. Ruth Blackwell. Nice to meet you. Ruth, what the hell are you doing? Why would you give this man your first and last name? You don't know him like that. You could have been like, my name is I don't know, Clarabelle or something. You could have made something up. But no. No. You give him first and last name. Ma'am, I knew I said you were smart, but you making Kagome so mad right now. You're angering me. Without waiting for a response, you run off after the rest of your group. Thomas looks pale but calmer. Are you all right? You ask. He nods. Just nerves, I think. Too many people. Nah, I believe you actually had one of those visions again. And you don't know how to take that. And that's all right. The ship's horn blasts once, so loud it seems like you can feel it on your skin. It might be your imagination, but the deck seems to hum under your feet with the start of the engines. Let's not dismiss this so quickly. Yes! Thank you. Lavinia cast an annoying glance at Uncle John. What did I tell you? Your uncle sighs. Lavinia, the ship is not cursed. You're being absurd. Nah, Uncle John, I think I might have to go with Lavinia on this. I do think the ship that y'all own is cursed. I really do think that. We'll see, won't we? She tucks the straight hair behind her bun. I'll see to it that the idol is secured. We should have a safe in our cabin, and I will cast some wards for additional protection. D40 for Ruth and myself? Uncle John nods. Another deafening blast from the horn, and the ship glides forward. Slowly at first, but picking up speed. You push your way into the crowd at the railing and wave goodbye to the strangers, caught up in the rush of adventure. As the ship pulls down the Hudson and into the bay, the crowd disappears. But you stay on the railing, relishing the ocean breeze. Seagulls glide along the ship on its way out to sea. Once on the open ocean, the Britannica picks up speed. Barring some catastrophe, the crossing should take no more than 5 days. All right, my jewel shards, that will be it for this episode. Please keep a lookout for at least a few more episodes this week. And please be patient with me as I am still trying my best to create as much content for you guys as I possibly can. And also, I hope you have a fantastic day. And I will see you guys soon. Mwah! Bye.